Okay, looks like I am live. Hopefully I'm live. Mike from B-Tech Reviews here, guys. Let me put the disinfectant spray away. Excuse the ugly lighting. I am testing out my Mac Mini M1 actually right now. So I'm at home. I brought the Mac Mini home the other day from when I unboxed it. And hopefully you guys can hear me. I have the mic kind of over here. But for the most part, I've been working the past couple of days, so that's why really I haven't had a chance to do anything here as far as my YouTube channel goes or my streaming goes. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Him to say, chit-chatting with my friend over here. So hopefully, let me go ahead and check out the actual YouTube channel and see if my live stream is going through or not. Hopefully it is. Again, I am live streaming on the Mac Mini M1. Yeah, it looks like it says. Here we go. Let me go ahead and smash the like button. Don't forget to smash the like button. Whoa, okay, hold on. Let me mute myself. Tobin says, hey, what's up? It's all good. Tobin, thanks for joining in, by the way. I wasn't seeing my chats over here. There we go. Tobin says, hello, tech for your needs. Tobin, you're looking older over there on that new profile pic, by the way. Thanks for joining in, by the way. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay. I do have the, I am recording, or my, my main monitor over here is this. I feel like I'm lagging a little bit. What's up, Tobin? How is it going, bro? Hopefully everything's okay for you today. And sorry if the messages or the stuff is a little bit delayed. I do apologize about that. I am installing some new items here. Which again, I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. Can I just exit, keep in dock, remove from dock? I'm gonna have to exit that out. So one thing I hate about Macs, or at least Mac Minis, are that like even when I disable iMessage notifications on my Mac Mini, I'm still getting messages and I'm getting notified over here, which is pretty weird. I don't like that. I think that was a feature of Mac that I kind of hated. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to disable that, just because I don't want to be seeing that as a distraction. What's up, Oscar Federico? How's it going? Jesse MTB also, thanks for joining in. Again, sorry, I know this is a different, more of a I guess front shot, and it's because I'm sitting in front of my my 50-inch flat screen TV, because I'm actually using this as the monitor for the Mac Mini M1, which I'm very shocked to still have purchased. I was like, should I buy it? Should I not buy it? I kept thinking to myself, like, should I waste money on this or should I not? You know what I mean? So eventually I just kind of I killed over and I just gave in and I did it. I was like, screw it, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna just do it. And I just told myself YOLO, you know what I mean? Plus, excuse me. Plus, it's an investment in the YouTube channel. All right, thanks for smashing the like button, by the way, guys. It looks like I have 6 smashes so far. So let me go ahead and share this on Twitter, even though I don't think it's going to get any views from Twitter. I have 170 followers on Twitter, by the way. There we go, signing it. But it looks like the cool part about this is, like, I'm not having to do anything as far as logging into my stuff, because everything's already saved from my old Apple ID over here, which I love. So that's good for that. Oscar, thanks again for smashing the like button. Tobin says, good idea. Tech for your needs says it sounds good. Again, my mic is over here, so I'm not talking directly into it. So that's why I was asking how the sound quality was. And let me see. Should I turn this just a little bit? Should I move? There you go. I guess that looks a little bit better. I'm usually more at an angle. But again, the reason why I brought the Mac Mini home was, first of all, like, my office is located towards a downtown area of where I live. And even though the office is pretty secure, I didn't think leaving it there was a good idea. I was very scared to leave it there because it was a new purchase. And I was like, if someone breaks into the office or whatever, I'm going to lose this $800 investment that I just spent money on. So Now I am at. Now you are centered to the 20K sub sign. It looks a little better like this, to be honest. But the fact is, like the way I have my computer set up over there, and maybe that calls for me rearranging my room a little bit, right? Maybe not. I might move my TV more over here and move my desk over here. I mean, I could do it, but I don't know if it would work out or not. But the reason why I have it, the reason why I have it set up the way I do is because there's a couch right behind me, and I have the TV right here. So the reason why I have my computer more to the right hand side is so that I can, again, do my work over there. But the crappy part is, if you guys look over here to my right hand side, that's a laundry. That's a laundry machine and just like a bunch of storage that we have here in my kind of in my mock bedroom, by the way. Um, it's my mock bedroom, I would like to say, but I mean, for the most part, like it's gotten the job done, and that's why I'm always usually at an angle. That's why you see me kind of streaming at an angle because my computer's over here to the side, so I look over here and I kind of direct the camera this way. You know what I mean? But this is a pretty good shot. I might try to do more shots like this in the future. Let me know what you guys think. Although obviously I have to work on the lighting, just because it's not the lighting in here is not ideal. I'll tell you that much. But we'll see how it goes. Tobin says, this is good. How you doing, Tobin? I think you broke 100 subs on your channel, so congratulations on that, bro. Coco wants to get on top over here. She's already ready to jump on top of my lap, and she wants me to hold on to her. So you might see Coco in the chat over here. Hold on, let me exit the stream here so that there's less lagging. Latrell, what's up? Latrell says, maybe I should watch this on my ARM Galaxy Book S. Go for it, dude. Latrell says, I like the different angle better. That's just my opinion. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like it also, but the fact is, again, I'm looking directly into a 50-inch TV, so this is already starting to burn my eyes just a little bit, you know what I mean? Chula's she's right behind me, actually. Let me see if I can show you guys Chula really quick. Hold on. Chula is right here. She's literally laying behind me on the couch. She's sleepy. She's a little bit tired, guys. Chula is tired. Oh. Okay, Latrell says, I like the different angle better, but that's just my opinion. Oh, okay. Well, hey, that's cool. I mean, I kind of feel annoyed by it sometimes because, again, I'm always like this. And I feel like I'm not like, again, that's really, I mean, if you guys like it like that, I mean, that's how I'm going to stream until I get this room rearranged. Again, the room's a mess right now, by the way. So say hi to Chula. She's tired. She's ready for a nap. The sound and light, very nice. I feel like it's really dark in here, actually. I feel like I need to get like another light on me because the only lights that I have on are just like the background lights over here. I guess it doesn't look that bad according to you guys, though. Again, my Movo mic that they sent me is over here. So, again, I'm not speaking directly into it. I can definitely move it. Like, I can move it over here somewhere, but there's nothing to mount it on. Like, I was going to buy a little, kind of like a little, like a table to put it up here. But I didn't want to spend the money. I was at Walmart earlier, and I went and bought this little Logitech keyboard, by the way. Links in the description down below. It's just like a little wireless keyboard because I forgot to bring the keyboard from my office and I didn't want to drive all the way to my office. So I went to Walmart and I literally just bought this for like $20. And it actually works. I mean, like this little trackpad works. Again, you just kind of have to be somewhat close to the to this. Latrell says, I know it's not much different, but it's different, bro. Thanks for making me feel special, by the way, over here, by the way. Tech for Your Needs says, what are your specs for your Mac Mini M1? You said it cost you about $800. I bought the base version, actually, which was this one was $699 plus tax. It came out to a little over $750. I think it was $757. And I bought it at Best Buy, actually. I think it's on Amazon. It's like $660, I think. Let me see if I can go over the specs really quick. Let me go about this Mac. I really bought the base version of this. Hold on. Let me see if I can screen share something. Let's see. Application window. There you go. So this is the that's so cool. I like this. Um, and again, I have my mouse like way over here to the side. Like I'm not. I don't even. It's hard for me to. But yeah, pretty much this is my whatever you want to call it. I guess the specs of the actual Mac One, Mac M1 or whatever. Mac Mini M1. It's running Mac OS Big Sur. Here, let me move that a little so I can see. Right now, my display, it's a 55-inch TV, so it's 380, 3840 by 2160 4K TV. I bought the 256 gigabyte variant, so I do plan to buy like a dock. Hold on, what is Latrell saying? Latrell, what are you saying? Is this your new main PC? No, I don't think so. I think the one that I have at home. What's up, JJ? Junior Info, how's it going, bro? The chat is lit tonight, by the way. Definitely don't think this is my new PC. I think this is just going to be the one that I have, in my office though. So when I'm actually going to start using this to edit more at my office, I'm actually currently downloading Premiere Pro on it right now, and I am almost tempted to spend the $300 on a Mac. On Final Cut 10, so I don't have to waste money on Premiere Pro anymore. But yeah, this is the actual, stuff about it, I guess. Apple Care, yada yada yada. I should probably, but yeah, pretty much this is it. It's only 8 gigs of RAM with basically 256 gigabyte SSD. That's basically it. All right, GG Junior Info. Thanks for the super chat, by the way. So, let me go back to full screen here. Whoa, okay, hold on. I did not want to do that. There we go. GGJ Junior Info. Thanks for the super chat, by the way. Latrell asked, "What PC do you have now?" The PC that I'm actually using at home. It's a desktop that I built. Actually, it's kind of like a gaming PC, I guess, but I built it. All of the components I built are like a little bit different. So, but what you need to know about that PC is it does have a Ryzen 5 CPU, and the GPU is I forget what the brand is. It's a Radeon. I know the brand is Radeon something. It's like an RX 5700 or whatever. It's got like eight gigs of DDR5 RAM or whatever. So I did build that PC a couple years ago. I don't really have any videos on it. Come to think of it, there's a couple of videos where I unboxed the case for it and everything like that. But my PC, it's running a Ryzen 5. It has 16 gigs of RAM. It has 2 SSDs, 2 solid state drives, and it's running Windows 10 Pro on it. Although I think I need to probably buy like another external SSD for it because basically every time I edit on Premiere Pro, whoa, more super chats. Obliterate the like button, by the way, guys. Thanks, guys. It's the season of giving, obviously, right? So here I'm gonna put Chula back. So Latrell, thanks for the super chat, by the way, man. Come on. Hold on. You want to come on? Come on. Just because you guys are throwing out those super chats, I'm going to have to show you guys Coco over here. Coco says hi, everyone. Coco and Chula say what's up. So yeah, and again, sorry, I'm not putting up y'all's stuff as quickly, by the way. As the wise Graham Stefan has said multiple times, don't forget to destroy that like button for the algorithm. I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much, by the way. Latrell, you're going too hard, man. AKA Essentech, by the way. Go ahead and subscribe to his channel, by the way, if you have not. Definitely very good content. I love that Galaxy video where you froze the Galaxy phone. That was a good one. Raul, hold on, I'm responding to a friend over here. But Latrell, I really appreciate the you smashing the like button first of all. This Mac Mini, it's going to be more for my office, and I could have bought like a MacBook Pro. I should have bought a MacBook Pro actually, but I really have always been a fan of the Mac Mini form factor and how small it is, and what you can do with one of these little computers. I really wish that I should have kept my last Mac Mini, but I ended up selling it a couple years ago. It had 16 gigs of RAM and and it didn't have an SSD, but it was one of those Mac Minis that you can actually like upgrade, and I didn't bother doing it, so that I kind of regret it. Oh, you watched me react to the video. Awesome. I really appreciate that, dude. Tobin says, thanks, Latrell, for supporting this, dude. How was your trip to Texas, by the way, man? I know you weren't here that long. Who's that? Who's there? Huh? Look, my dog's trying to pop up over here. Coco likes super chats also, guys, by the way, because those super chats buy her doggy treats, and it buys Chula doggy treats as well. So I don't really know how many live streams I'm gonna do before the year ends, guys, because like obviously like the next couple of weeks, Christmas is coming up, and I work in retail, so I will be busy working. Obviously, we'll see how that goes. Latrell, I just have to give you a shout out for giving me a $15 super chat. Tech for your needs super chat, man. I really appreciate that. Happy holidays as well. And again, let me go back to my first super chat earlier. I think it was from Gene. Junior info. I really appreciate that, bro. Here's yours, by the way. So there's GG. I can't even say it. I'm just gonna call you Junior info. Junior info. Thanks for the super chat. Again, Latrell, thanks for the super chat. You guys are amazing. There's a $5, a $10 one, and then recently Tech for your needs. Appreciate it, bro. Latrell says the trip was amazing, man. Thanks for asking. My family had the most fun they've ever had in a pretty long time. That's awesome, dude. My question to you is like, how was it in, I guess you said you were in Dallas, right? How was it in Dallas? And was there like a lot of, was there anything shut down, or was there anything that you couldn't do specifically? You know what I mean? I mean, I know obviously that you spend a lot of time with your nieces. I saw the photos. Because I follow you on social media. That's why, not to be a stalker or anything like that. I'm sorry, my dog's over here like, who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Can you get off of me now, dog? I hate you. She looks like she's a small dog, but she probably weighs a good like 14 or 15 pounds. So she's actually hurting my lap. And I have Chula behind me licking me over here, guys. I'm glad the trip was good. Yeah, man. I will be traveling upstate more, a little more because I will have family members moving to Houston very soon. So I definitely am excited about that because I'll be able to travel a little more. You know what I mean? And I'm usually a hermit. You know what I mean? So okay, you were in Haltom City / Fort Worth. Okay, I got you. You were in Cowboy Nation over there, man. That's Cowboy Nation. Like, that's the city that apps optimized for the Mac M1 chip. Let's go ahead and look, see what's going down over here. Let me stop sharing that. Right now, currently, again, I am downloading Adobe Premiere. I'm just going to download Premiere, maybe Audition. You didn't really leave the house at all? Bummer, man. I mean, you should have at least tried to sightsee just a little bit. You know what I mean? I think that's anywhere you go. I think for me personally, like, I have to sightsee or at least see like what the city or town is about. You know what I mean? Like, I don't just like want to pass through there. You know, I have to see something, worth seeing. How far is Houston from me? I don't know. I've never heard of the city Houston. I'm just kidding. Houston for me is about a 6-hour drive, a 6 to 7 hour drive, depending where I live. So people don't realize how big Texas is, and maybe I should hold on. I'm gonna put my dog down. Behave. So I can kind of show you guys kind of how far I live from Houston. Okay, so people really don't realize how big the state of Houston, how big the state of Texas is, right? Google, hold on, let me. Google.com/maps. Gotta love Google. Okay, hold on. I totally did that wrong. Okay, hold on. I don't know what's going on here. So if I can just expand out really quick. I don't know why it says I'm in Mexico right now. It's kind of weird. I'm totally not in Mexico, by the way. But that's where it says where I am right now. Get off of me. Oh, these dogs. Hold on. Like, I can't put my hand down anymore because they start licking me. Okay, hold on. Let's do a screen share. My bad, guys. Hold on. Let's see, we had a lot of fun. Played Just Dance 2021 on the Switch and stuff. That sounds good, man. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter what you do as long as you're spending some nice quality time with your family. That's all that really matters, to be honest. All right, let's screen share again. Let's do a Chrome tab. Google.com/maps here. Another super chat. Thanks again, Oscar, by the way. I appreciate it, man. So let's see what we can do over here. So here is, I'm going to go ahead and highlight Oscar Federico's super chat, by the way. Thanks, Sneed. Hey, what's up, Sneed? How's it going? Yeah, Mike is live. Happy belated birthday, by the way. So I'm going to kind of show you guys real quick how far I am from Houston, obviously. So Houston, if you guys can see this, obviously, let me try to zoom in a little more. Houston's right here, right? Obviously, if you guys know. My brother lives in San Antonio. He used to live in Austin, so there's that, right? Houston's over here. I live, let me expand out just a little bit. So Houston's right here, and I live way down here, okay? That doesn't seem like it's that far, but it's probably like a, like I said, a good like 6-7 hour drive depending. So like literally you have to drive all the way up here. You have to take all these little back roads, or Interstate 77, I think, is the interstate that we usually take to get to Houston. So, but yeah, pretty much like when I live in McAllen, I drive all the way up to Falfurrias where we make a right, and then I go over here to Rivera. From Rivera, we make a left, and we go north up 77 up until we pass Victoria, and then once we get to Victoria, where we get on Interstate 59, which takes you all the way to Houston, basically. So you have to pass cities like Victoria, Edna, El Campo, Sugarland is right before Houston, and then of course Houston. Let's see where I'm going to stop where I was going to say I'm going to stop where Latrell was over here. Forget where literally forget where Dallas is, by the way. All right, hold on. Where is Big D? Can't even find Dallas on the map. That's so weird. College Station, Waco. Okay, I'm lost. Here we go. Dallas, Fort Worth. And that's so funny because Dallas is actually the third biggest city in Texas now. Look at the interstate area over here. That's pretty crazy. Okay, I'm not seeing any of the chats, by the way, guys. So thanks, Need. Have a good night, man. I appreciate it. Again, I'm just kind of letting these fellas know where I am in the state of Texas. So to show you guys how far I am, and people really don't realize how far that is. That's like literally like traveling like 2 or 3 small states. So Latrell says they have a really nice house, though. They did a lot to their house projects themselves, and it looks super modern, and that's how I'd like my house to be. Hey, man, house goals, man. Now they're bugging us to move to Wisconsin. You mean bugging you guys to move to Texas, or do they want to move back to Wisconsin? Okay, Oscar Federico says, I'm 12 hours from Houston. I used to live in San Antonio because of my disabled daughter. Oscar, over here with the super chats, man. That's like the second super chat today, man. Oh my God, you guys are amazing, by the way, tonight. I really appreciate it, guys. Again, not necessary, but I really appreciate it. I wish all my live streams were like this, though, obviously. Handy Camper says, what kind of camera are you using with the Mac Mini? Well, hold on. I'm using a Logitech webcam. I forgot the exact model, but it's a 1080p. It's a 1080p. I guess webcam. It's just a basic webcam. I think I bought it for like $40 before the pandemic, and now it's $80. I think they literally jacked up the price on that. So, okay, reread the comments. So they want to go to Wisconsin then. Okay. Tobin, don't worry about it, man. One day you'll be able to super chat me, and you're gonna have more subs than me on your YouTube channel one day. So, don't forget to again smash that like button. By the way, over here. By the way, guys, and this is gonna sound really dumb, but I recently made a YouTube channel for my cat. Also, I know that sounds really stupid. Let me see if I can copy paste the video over here really quick. Maybe I can show you guys my dumb cat over here really quick. Okay, that's not my cat's video. Okay, it stinks not having a keyboard, access to a keyboard. Okay, I'm gonna go back over here really quick. Hold on. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the live stream though. Cheeto the cat. Let's see if he has enough subs yet. There we go. Let's go ahead and do a screen share of that. So, oh, you know what? Hold on. I'll just copy paste this over here. Copy paste. So yeah, I live pretty far from Houston. Obviously, it's nowhere near me at all. Like, okay, hold on. Let's go back to the there we go. So this is gonna sound stupid, but I made a YouTube channel for my cat, guys. So I'm gonna share his first video. His name is Cheeto the Cat, and I use iMovie to edit this. So just don't judge. This is my cat. His name's Cheeto. Don't forget to subscribe to Cheeto the Cat because he is going to have more subscribers than me. By the way, the dog is jealous. All of my dogs behind me are jealous. By the way, these dogs are hilarious. Don't forget to smash and subscribe to Cheeto. Tobin, we need a link now. Yep, we do. Very confusing comment. I read it twice, but I'm glad you clarified that. Tobin, thanks for subscribing to my cat's YouTube channel. My dogs will not get a YouTube channel. We have 5 pets, so my cat is the only cat that I have, and then I have 4 dogs. Most of the time, you guys see my dogs in here. This cat, however, I've had him since he was a kid, and he's about 5 years old now. Super annoying cat, by the way. He's super hyper. He's always been a hyper cat. Oh, here, I'll link you up real quick. Let me copy paste. Hold on. I need to get a Mac keyboard because, I can't command all this anymore. But he's super annoying. Like, you can tell that he's super annoying. There we go. I'll go ahead and link you up, Tobin. But yeah, I'm just gonna post like basically just B-roll shot videos of him doing weird stuff because he's super hyper and he's all over the place sometimes. And like this video, for instance, like, I just threw a stick at him and look what he's doing. You will miss the Texas warmth. That was nice. Oh, believe me, bro. I have the AC on in my room right now, and it's December, so you don't I wouldn't miss the warmth. I'd rather be cold, honestly. I hope you guys are enjoying my cat. He's real stupid. Look at how hyper he is. There's another Cheeto the Cat YouTube channel, but that one has like 800 subs, but this one is mine, by the way. So, and I edited that video with iMovie. So, hey, what's up, Michael Loke? You're missing out, bro. You missed out on all the good super chats I had earlier, and then everything. First of all, again, I want to give everybody a shout out for throwing out those super chats. Sneed even made a special appearance in here a little while ago. So shout out to Sneed for coming in, and he's already went to bed from the looks of it. So you saw one with 800,000 subs. Jesus. Well, that's definitely the goal for me to get 1 million subs for my cat's YouTube channel. Because if I can't make it here on this channel, I'll make it big on Cheeto the Cat's YouTube channel. So he's got like 2 subscribers so far. So hold on, I'm gonna smash that like button on my end just because I forgot to smash it. Let's see. I'd rather have the Texas heat over the cold, but I'd rather it be cold than to deal with the heat like in Florida, Nevada, and California. I don't know. I know California heat is a little bit different, and I know it's horrible in Florida. I've heard from what I've heard over there, just the humidity. But I mean, when you're in a state that's surrounded by water, I mean, of course you're going to get ugly, humid weather. And it's humid here in Texas also. I probably won't be doing any traveling until the spring of next year, probably, if anything. Let's see. Again, hold on. Let me go ahead and put this back on me, guys. Sorry about that. And again, you guys can see that my channel's all jacked up over here. All right. I'm just checking my phone notifications over here. Sorry about that, guys. Tobin says he lives in SoCal, Southern Cali. Michael Loke says anyone traveling for Christmas has got to be out of their mind, nuts in the head. We are under a virus lockdown. Well, I think anyone that lives in California, yes, I know that there's a lot of restrictions over there as far as what's going on in Cali. So I know that I know that has to suck for people that live out there, obviously. Move. I don't know why you're over here. Get off. My dogs, they keep getting in my way. Can't wait for the summer. You do not want to be in Texas during the summer, bro, because the summer heat is horrible. Did you see my tweet on the street conditions? No, I did not, but I'll check it out a little bit later, bro. Tech for 8 says, how many Funko Pops do I own? I don't know. This is like half my collection over here, though. See, there's 3, 6, 9, 12. There's 15, and there's another 6 right there. So that's 2, 4, 6. Okay, hold on. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. There's another 3 on top. That's 18 plus 6. That's 24. So there's just 24 here. There's like maybe another 20 over here on the side of my room. And then there's maybe about another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Probably a little over 50. I think I have way too many. I have too many Funko Pops, honestly. I do have a lot, though, so. I think I would rather deal with dry heat than heat that has humidity. Although I know dry heat burns a little more than humid heat, but still. I hate you, Latrell. 80-degree summers. I would love 80-degree summers, man. Snap. I think like 80. Like during the summer, our lows are in the 80s, man. That's how bad it is sometimes. Tech for Need says lots of people travel for Thanksgiving. That's why there's another lockdown. That's true. I never go to a warmer state in the summer like Cali. Yeah. Texas is pretty bad, man, honestly. In the south, the weather is not that bad in the summer. Where I live, you get ocean breeze. Not bad at all. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I think California has some of the better weather as far as heat goes, but I don't know. That's just me. Which is your favorite Funko Pop? I don't really have a favorite, to be honest, man. I collect a lot of wrestling ones. I have some anime pops, like you can see there in the background. There's Naruto in the back, and then there's some Pokemon ones there. There's a Street Fighter one, Dragon Ball. I have a little bit of a mix of everything, you know what I mean? And then again, more on that side, it's more wrestling and video game related pops, and probably should be selling them, but I don't know. I just started collecting them a couple years ago, probably back in like 2016, 2017. That's when I started collecting them a little bit. And actually I had a way bigger collection than I have now prior, and I ended up selling half of that collection when I moved back to my parents' house. And then ever since I moved back, I just started collecting again. I mean, I live maybe about an hour and a half from the beach, so anyone that lives by the coast, the weather's a lot nicer. Obviously, it's a lot breezier, and to me, it's a lot nicer. Latrell says, "I can't believe Texas is the biggest state, but we have COVID worse here than what you have." I mean, what are the numbers over there, bro? Like down here, just in the county that I live in, we're getting about 3 to 500 new cases every single day. Tobin says, "What is your dream place to live?" Huh. I mean, I don't know if I have a dream place that I want to live, but I can tell you what type of weather I would love to have as far as the location where I live. So that's a good question. So like I've always lived down here, so I'm so used to the Texas heat. And then when the winter comes, it gets ugly down here. And people say that like, oh, 30 degree weather isn't that cold, right? That's probably about as cold as it gets down here in South Texas. But when you have year-round temperatures of 95 degrees and up, and you know winter comes and then you drop to 30, then that's cold. You know what I mean? I guess I would love to live in an area that has maybe like either some sort of like big, I don't know, like somewhere kind of by the either by the bay or somewhere by like a big river or something. Some place that has like overcast most of the time, also like where it's not too sunny all the time. You know what I mean? I don't know. I mean, nice weather. Weather, being between like high 60s to mid 80s, like on a good day or whatever. What are you looking for? I don't know what you're doing. What are you doing? I don't know what my dog's doing over here. But I just want, I really would want a place that has nice weather, nice breezy weather, a place that has nice outdoor locations to take your family or dogs to, you know what I mean? It's not so much about like, having a lot of businesses and stuff like that, you know what I mean? But I mean, just nice, a place that like is very nice in nature, I guess, you know what I mean? Like where, again, you can go and enjoy the outdoors and not have to deal with like a lot of ugly big city noises, I guess, you know what I mean? Death Valley. I don't know, guys. Michael Loke, California coast gets ocean breeze, but California is a big state with every climate that exists. Yeah. Well, you guys get the Pacific. I get the Gulf of Mexico over here. So Gulf of Mexico is kind of ugly. Latrell says we have 76,000 cases a day, but consider our size compared to yours. Okay, first of all, how big is your city to be getting 76,000 new cases a day? Okay, now are you talking about the state, Wisconsin, or are you talking about the city and county where you live in? Because I'm talking about the county that I live in. I think if I moved, I would move to. First of all, obviously you follow Graham Stephan, so I would move to a state that doesn't have any state taxes, because I don't want to pay those extra taxes like he was getting taxed up the butt in California. Um, so I would either want to live here or I don't know, maybe like Oregon or Utah or Nevada. I mean, I wouldn't mind living like upstate, like or in the East Coast also, maybe like in like either Georgia or like North or South Carolina, obviously, like somewhere that, just has very rich history. You know what I mean? Tobin, you're lucky to live where you live if you're not going to get COVID. So you're getting 70 some thousand cases a day in Wisconsin. Then, well, man, that sucks, man. I mean, it sucks. Let's see. The San Joaquin Valley is triple digits in the summer, 60 to 30 degrees in the winter, which is bad news. Well, I mean, people are saying that the cases are going to shoot up because of the coronavirus or because of the weather. By the way, I'm liking this little keyboard, by the way. The Logitech keyboard, I bought it at Walmart for $20. Link in the description below, guys, okay? Um, it's a nice little keyboard, I'm not going to lie. Tobin says, I am lucky. You're very lucky, man. I mean, me and my entire family had it, so, we are, survivors of that, so I'm lucky to be here. Very lucky to be here talking to you guys today, so. The San Joaquin Valley is the farming capital of the world. I know down here where I live, it used to be like it's a very big place for citrus and I think corn. I believe corn and citrus are like cropped down here. And obviously, like Texas is cattle ranches everywhere. I mean, obviously not in the cities, but like in the outer cities. That's where do y'all think your meat comes from, man? Let's see. I have an Anker $20 from Walmart, and it's one of the best keyboards I have. I didn't know Anker made keyboards actually. I'm going to go with the brand that I know, which is Logitech. I mean, they have the On brand there, and I think they sold Razer keyboards. But again, I didn't want to spend $200 on a keyboard. I just $20 wireless keyboard. The batteries are supposed to last a year. 2 AA batteries. So, okay, Latrell says, sorry, not 80,000 cases a day. That would be more than the state itself, which makes no sense. Yeah, that's why I was like 80,000 cases a day. Like, that's pretty nuts. Oh yeah, corn on the cob with some nice, with a little bit of salt and butter. Yum. Everyone loves corn. I love corn. Man, guys, I really appreciate y'all being here tonight. And again, I really appreciate the super chats, by the way. Again, so far, the Mac Mini I'm enjoying it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm definitely enjoying using it. Now, I'm going to probably take it back to the office the next time I go back to edit. But I really want to use it here at home also. I might need to get like a little setup to where I can set this up and do maybe some video editing here at home. maybe compare it to my Ryzen computer, you know what I mean? See how fast it takes to edit maybe like the same project, you know what I mean? See how that goes. Let's see. Northern California is like the Bay Area sucks. You will be rich or homeless to live there. Yeah, I mean, I follow Graham Stephan, so I know what's up. He is a millionaire, but obviously, like I think recently he did a video where he showed like area of the towns where just a lot of homeless people lived, and it's just ridiculous. You know what? Let's go look up that video just because. Graham Stephan. Graham Stephan. Hold on. Am I spelling Graham right? Probably not. I want to look up that video though. Whoa, I thought I was on YouTube and I'm not. What is going on? Hold on. Okay, am I screen sharing the right thing? I don't even know. Hold on. Well, I almost exited StreamYard by accident, guys. I don't care if my live streams get demonetized. I don't think Graham Stephan is out there to copyright people anyways. So let's see. I think I did it. Hold on. I think I actually streamed one of his videos one time. And I didn't get demonetized for it, or at least I don't think. But I really enjoy his videos and his content. So let's see if I can find it. Why I bought a house in Vegas. Or why I'm moving from Vegas. Let's see. Popular uploads. Yeah, here we go. It's called I'm Out California. Hold on. Let me click it. Oh, what the heck did I do? Hold on. I added it to my watch later queue. Okay, hold on. I'm going to start it over. I don't know if you guys will be able to hear it, though, because I might have to higher the volume on my TV, and I don't even know where my remote is. Oh, it's behind me. Okay, hold on. Let me higher the volume really quick, and let me go ahead and share this via StreamYard. Sorry, I mean, I've been to Vegas. It's nice. It's just you having to deal with the heat also, you know what I mean? Hold on. Let me exit here. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Let's go ahead and screen share again. Why I'm leaving California. There we go. Hold on. Let's unmute this.
A growing number of its residents are packing up and moving out.
Experts say over the past decade, around 150,000 people have left the state.
The U.S. Census Bureau says California had a net loss of 190,000 people last year.
I'm out of here.
Yeah. When do you leave?
Soon. Yeah.
Texas or?
Yeah, I'm going to go to Texas.
Even Elon Musk moved to Texas, so.
Well, this is certainly not the video I was expecting to make, but it is official. I am moving out of California. This is not a decision that was taken.
Well, I am close to the mic.
I rejected the idea for years because California has always been my home. I was raised in Los Angeles. I went through the LA school system. My friends are here. I built my business here. And I don't think I would have the same perspectives I do now had I grown up anywhere else. So to a large extent, growing up in Los Angeles has shaped me into who I am today. But lately, it's been an ongoing struggle to stay. And more often than not, I've been coming up with fewer and fewer justifications of why I should not just pick up and leave to go somewhere else until I did just that. A few weeks ago, I put down a deposit to buy a home in Las Vegas, Nevada, and in a few months, that will officially be my new full-time residence. This is something I've been thinking about for a few years now, although it's always just been a distant thought that I pushed further and further behind, because why fix what isn't broke? The breaking point came when my girlfriend and I were visiting some friends in Las Vegas, and Jeremy decided to give us an impromptu home tour across some of the areas of Summerlin and Henderson. There wasn't traffic. There wasn't trash just thrown
I smashed the like button.
Prices were really affordable. And something that afternoon just switched in that maybe now is the right time to make this happen. See, previously, before the shutdown, I felt like there was an opportunity cost of leaving Los Angeles. This was an area where everyone was moving to. It was a great spot to network. Macy had a great job going into the office every day. And the thought of picking all of that up, cutting ties, and leaving was just too much. But once everything was shut down and both of us went entirely remote, there was the realization that we could work from pretty much anywhere.
Or Nevada?
We don't have to be anchored to one specific city to lead a fulfilling and happy life. Not to mention, on paper, I'm not oblivious to how much money I would be saving if I moved to a no-income tax state like many have done before me. And that's now a number that's grown.
Texas is a no-income tax
no
state.
longer ignore the cost benefit of moving. Now, I realize this has almost become the new trend for people to publicly talk about leaving California, and this just feeds into the notion that everyone is fleeing the state. But truth be told, as a Los Angeles resident who grew up here my entire life, who never thought they would ever leave, I could say from my own experience, the benefits of living here have diminished significantly over the last few
Nevada.
years. And while the reasons behind this are complex, these are some of the issues that stood out in my decision. By the way, this is usually the point in the video where if you've not already hit the like button, it helps me out tremendously. Just give it a quick tap. It's totally free, takes just a split second. It helps out the almighty YouTube algorithm.
Smash
so with
it.
that said, thank you so much for doing that, and we'll begin here. First, let's talk briefly about taxes, because I'm sure this is what most of you want to hear about, so I will address it. For those who don't know, California has the highest state income tax across the entire U.S., and it's as high as 13.3%.
That's crazy.
Now, throughout my entire 12-year-long career, I've always been supportive of paying my fair share and making sure I support the state that's allowed me so many unique opportunities and experiences. In fact, in a way, this is almost the cost of doing business and getting to reap the benefits of living in the city. For example, maybe someone pays an extra $10,000 a year in tax, but by doing so, they're able to make an extra
Yeah, there's no point in having a car when you're living in New York. That's why everyone takes like the train or they just take taxis or Ubers.
Less and less for the taxes that are contributed. And from a cost-benefit standpoint, there's a lot I'm leaving on the table if I choose to stay. And when it comes to the future and wanting to start a family and wanting to use that money to have a much larger impact on the world one day, the cost of taxes is something I need to evaluate. Now, on the surface, from a numbers standpoint, leaving the state would save me a lot of money. Just this year alone, I'm estimating I'll pay about $400,000 towards California state income tax. And last year, I paid about $200,000 towards state income tax, none of which, by the way, is deductible on a federal level. So I'm at the point where I have to closely monitor where my money is allocated and if it's worth relocating to a place where everything goes a lot further. As most of you know, I'm all about long-term compounded growth when you invest your money. And at my current income, a $300,000 a year savings could turn into $9 million 15 years from now. That's a lot of money that could go towards the projects, organizations, and innovations I want to directly support.
Just to comment on Latrell's questions, are you taking guests? Not tonight, man. Because I plan to get off already in a little bit. So I don't plan on taking any guests, but I will have you on as my next guest just because you, again, super chatted me up very good today, man. So I really appreciate that. Everyone else that did a super chat, thank you, by the way. Let's go ahead and continue the video. Let's go ahead and fast forward to like the city part of this. He just kind of explains why, right? But let's go ahead and show you guys what downtown, that little area of downtown where he lives.
September of 2014. And here is the exact same spot now, just a few years later. It's sad to see that we've not found a proper way to help the situation, and instead, we've largely just ignored
See you later, Tobin.
issues or offered too little too late. Lastly, I think it's no surprise that the cost of living in Los Angeles is really high, and there's a premium that you pay to live in an area where you can drive to the beach, to the mountains, to the desert, and to Disneyland, all in the same day with 75-degree weather year-round. But that cost comes at the expense of nearly everything.
Yep.
The obvious one is housing. Now, I've always maintained that you can live in a high cost of living area on a budget if you're creative and you don't mind putting in the work. For example, I was able to buy my duplex in the middle of the city for $0 out of pocket through a series of strategic renovations and refinances that allowed me to live in there for nothing while I rented out the other side. But still, the initial purchase price of that home was enough to purchase a mansion in any other part of the country. Now, here's what's happening. Right now, everything in Los Angeles is dictated by parking. Every unit you build is required to have its own dedicated parking space. So if you want to go build a 600 square foot apartment, for example, you also have to include another 300 square feet for that resident to park.
Thank you, Latrell.
So that then leaves the question, where are you going to build that parking space? If you put it on ground level, that takes away from the square footage you could build in terms of living area. But then if you want to go and dig below ground, that ends up costing a significant amount of money. So either way, that needs to be factored in the cost of building the unit, and then that cost gets passed on to the customer. But then if that cost is too expensive for someone to buy, the developer just says, well, it's not worth building then, I'm not going to build anything. Now, it's also required that each unit have 100 square feet of planted open space on site. And 50% of that space must be common space. So that just means right there, if you want to build a 600 square foot apartment, what you're really paying for is 1,100 square feet when you account for the parking space and open common area. That just now means that creating new housing in Los Angeles becomes so expensive that the developer cannot create new housing without calling it a luxury apartment building and charging a lot of money for it, because otherwise they would lose money on the project. It just becomes impossible to create any affordable housing when you're required to allocate so much space and so many resources to things that not everyone will use. Of course, then you get into the nuances of not in my backyard or turning a residential area of single family.
All right, I think you guys heard enough of Graham Stephan's video. Y'all get the point there. And Latrell, again, thank you. I know you say this is the season of donating and you want nothing in return, but you're a buddy of mine and definitely will want to have you on my next live stream. As far as StreamYard goes, and of course, if you're available, right? If you're not available, then it's all good. I know you're busy with your channel as well. And definitely I'm going to try to continue to stay busy on mine, even though, I always say like, oh, I'm not going to be live streaming or I'm not going to be doing much anymore. And then I end up getting on just out of pure boredom sometimes. So he's very good tips for moving and saying, yeah, I like Graham Stephan. I mean, the guy's he's barely 30 years old and he's worth like $12 million. He has a lot of good investments. He invests in real estate. He makes a lot of money on YouTube. He invests in the stock market. He has a lot of backups, just in case stuff goes wrong. You know what I mean? Like if YouTube never happens again, or if YouTube suddenly stops paying him money or whatever, he's going to have money still, because he still has it. His investment properties, and then he still has, his stocks and whatever else, his investments. I know he's investing into like a bank also. So there's that. So by the way, here's a teaser for you. Monday, I'm doing another freeze test, but it won't specify what the device is, by the way. You crazy, by the way, bro. I could never do stuff like that. I would be afraid to. Well, I mean, obviously, you can do it. Obviously, it's your stuff, but that's gonna be pretty cool. I'm looking forward to seeing that. By the way, all right, guys. Well, it looks like we're closing in on an hour. So, again, I really want to thank you all for being here tonight. And let me know how this sounds. By the way, does this sound better? Me talking directly into the mic, by the way. But again, I want to thank everyone that supported the channel tonight. So again, Latrell, Tech for Your Needs, Michael Logue, Tobin, GG Junior Info, Federico or Oscar Federico, I believe. And there was maybe one more guy that did a super chat. I would have to go all the way back up to the chat just to look. But again, guys, I really appreciate it. Definitely keep an eye out on the channel. Yes, I saw your video, or I saw something of you posting something about a Roomba, so I'm going to check that out if you post that on YouTube. So GG Junior Info, thanks again, man. Tech for Your Needs, thanks again for the super chat. We'll see you guys later. Y'all have a good night, okay?